Welcome to my channel, autumnmoonthemage. This is going to be a general love reading for Libra. It will be general, so the message might not resonate with you, and that's okay. This just might not be the message for you, so please don't try to make it fit. I do appreciate you stopping here, though, to see if I have a message for you, so thank you for that. I'm going to take a look at you first, Libra, and how you feel about the person you're connecting with. Then we'll take a look at how they feel about you. We will clarify all those cards and then draw a most likely outcome and 2 oracle cards for advice. So let's go ahead and get started. Can I please get 3 cards for how Libra feels about the person they're connecting with? 3 cards, please, for how Libra feels. How does Libra feel about this person? How does Libra feel? All right. So we get the Hangman to start things off, which is not moving forward with something. We get the Eight of Pentacles. We're going to clarify these cards, but the Eight of Pentacles, which could be you focusing on something else. The Eight of Pentacles is often connected with work. So it might be you focusing elsewhere, or it might be you being willing to work at the situation. And then the Eight of Wands, and that is feeling kind of trapped in your head. And trying to make a choice, right? Or feeling trapped, just feeling unsure. It's about feeling trapped. We will clarify that more, but let's take a look now at how the person feels about you. How does this person feel about Libra? Can we please get 3 cards for how this person feels about Libra? How does this person feel about Libra? Okay. So we get 4 cards, starting with the Knight of Cups. So that's nice. That's a nice start, right? That's them feeling like they want to offer you their cup and coming towards you. We also get the Two of Cups, okay? And that's a soulmate card. That's also talking about feeling a connection with someone that it talks about feeling close with someone, feeling a strong connection with them. And that connection sometimes being outside of this, feeling deeper, okay, than just in this life and in this world kind of connection. It's a very strong connection. It's also very sweet, a very sweet kind of love. So they definitely want to offer you something, and they feel like they could have that kind of special connection with you. But the Temperance here, excuse me, is um, it's a card about balance. It's also about possibly understanding or feeling like it might not be the right time, or that things need to move slowly for some reason. There might be some kind of aspect. Really, this is them being willing to take the time. If this is you wanting to work at something with them, then this is kind of equal to that. They're also willing to um, take the time and put in the work to mix these, mix these energies together to bring you together, okay, and bring you to a place of peace with each other. All right. And the last card we get is the Hermit card. And this is them really going inside themselves, looking inside themselves for the answers, okay? The Hermit is guided by their inner light, that inner star within them, that inner hope. And this is them turning inside themselves and really thinking about you and thinking about that hope of theirs, and it's not really moving towards anything. It's a very, like the Hangman, it's a very stationary is the word I'm thinking card. There's no movement, okay? But they definitely want to move towards you with this Knight of Cups. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards though. Can we please get clarification on the Hangman? And the energies might be reversed here. This might be you over here, Libra, and this might be the person you're connecting with. Whichever way it resonates for you. Can we please take a look at the Hanged Man? Please clarify the Hanged Man. For how Libra feels. Okay. Excuse me. So the first card that we get is the Page of Wands. This is feeling excited, okay, and curious and hopeful, okay. And we get the Star, okay, and that's about, it can be about healing, but it's also about wishes. It's about a wish, about a big wish. The kind of wishes that you look up into the night sky and you find that star and you wish upon the star. It's the kind of wish that you almost feel is impossible. That's what kind of wish the star is. It's a great wish, and it's like you're feeling hopeful about that, and perhaps you're feeling hopeful that this person is is going to be that wish. We also get the Four of Pentacles, okay, which is holding too tightly to something. Holding tightly to something, okay? And excuse me, I'm so sorry for coughing. We also get the Ten of Cups, okay? And I think this is you holding on to that wish of, for this Ten of Cups, that emotional fulfillment. And I feel like you're hopeful that this person might be that star, might be that wish, okay? But you're not moving towards them. And the Hanged Man, sometimes that's seeing things from a new perspective, which maybe you're, but I don't read it that way. I feel like this is you just not moving towards them. Let's take a look at that Eight of Pentacles. What's the Eight of Pentacles here? But the Page of Wands, it's very curious and excited energy, but it's like dipping your toes in the water. Okay, it's a very gentle, it's very minimal, okay? And not to say that your hope is minimal, just saying that that's so far what we're seeing here, the energy that you're coming at this energy with, which is like, I'm hopeful and excited, but still, just dipping my toes in. You know what I'm saying? Let's clarify. What is? Can we please get clarification on that Eight of Pentacles? Please clarify the Eight of Pentacles for how Libra feels about this person they're connecting with. Okay, so we get the Seven of Wands, okay? Excuse me. Which talks about being defensive a little, okay? It's also about determination, because you feel very passionately about the Seven of Wands, and so you're willing to defend them, and that talks about your kind of like your path, okay? You've made a choice of some kind, and you're trying to stick to that choice. So it's about dedication and determination, but also can be sort of you putting up a shield, okay? And then we get the Knight of Wands, and that's wanting to charge forward, and the Knight of Wands is a very passionate energy, okay? It's feeling very attracted to somebody and wanting to, and it's the next step up from that Page of Wands, right? This is the next step up, and it's almost like you're working at, but you're defensive and hesitant about coming forward as this Knight because of, and we get this Tower, okay, which perhaps you think that doing all of this is going to cause a major change in your life, or some kind of sudden and drastic change. Either you think it will, but you're willing to work towards doing that, or you're afraid it will. Okay, I don't see a lot of fear here. I feel like maybe perhaps you accept that moving towards this person would require some kind of drastic change in your life, and you're willing to work at that, but not necessarily ready to be that Knight of Wands, okay? Ready to take that step. So you're still coming at this as that Page. That's how I'm reading that anyway. Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords. Because the Tower is not always a bad thing. The Tower just represents change. That's what it represents. A very drastic change, okay? Their whole tower came toppling down and they had to dive out the windows. That's sudden and very, very drastic. But perhaps it's good. Perhaps you need to dive out of whatever tower you're in right now. And you know that, and you're willing to accept that, but you're feeling a little bit defensive about it and kind of needing to take time to do it. Let's clarify that Eight of Swords. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. Okay. So we get the Six of Wands, okay? Which is victory, okay? It's also can be that you find this person. The Six of Wands is somebody who is very attractive and kind of the word that I'm thinking is popular, and it could be feeling like that is how you see this. You might see this person that way. And when we see people that way, when we put them up on that kind of pedestal, it makes it harder for us to see how to come forward, which doesn't usually present itself as the Eight of Swords. But so that could be how you view them, or it could just be that you're looking for that victory with them, okay, and wanting to offer them this Ace of Cups. This is, yeah, wanting to have a new beginning in love, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune indicates the Wheel of Fortune has to do with time, but it's also about it possibly being your moment, okay? And wanting, it's like you want this victory, okay? And you want to come forward with this cup, but understanding that you might need, it might not be the moment, and sort of kind of waiting for that moment to come so that you can come forward with these Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is forward movement, and it's also a card of communication. It's really moving towards somebody and expressing yourself verbally. And so it's like what you're stressing about here, what you feel trapped, is wanting that victory and not knowing if this is the moment to try. But I do feel like you do want to move towards this person. You have hesitations, but it's not like I don't want this kind of hesitation, or I'm not sure I want this. Not like that at all. I really feel like you you do believe that you want something with this person. It's all about just, is it the right time? And yeah, that's what I'm seeing over here. But let's take a look at them now, okay? So Knight of Cups right off the bat, that's them wanting to offer you that cup of love. Now, do you both have, no, I thought you both had the Knight of Cups, but you have the Knight of Wands. but you do have the Ace of Cups. Let's take a look at this Knight of Cups. Can you please clarify the Knight of Cups for how this person feels about Libra? Please clarify the Knight of Cups. Oh, that's cute. We get the Sun. And that's just, I mean, it's the best card in the deck, right? The happiest card in the deck. It's really feeling like you have a good time with someone. You really enjoy them. You laugh with them, and it's just about enjoyment. It's really just, I mean, it's the sun. It's just so happy and glowy, and that's what it's about, feeling that way, just almost feeling like a glow, because you're just enjoying them so much. The sun is the best. It's the best. I want to feel the sun all the time. I mean, not literally the sun, because I don't want to burn, but you know, you get what I'm saying. I want to feel that feeling all the time. Of course we can't, but it would be lovely. Can I please get clarification on the Two of Cups? Can you please clarify the Two of Cups for me, for how this person feels about Libra? Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Lots of cards came out, but we're going to take these three that came out first and on their own. Okay, so we get the Two of Wands, which is them having made a choice and really planning for and trying to figure out how. With the Two of Wands, we've made a decision and we're figuring out how to get whatever it is that we've decided on. The Chariot is very determined energy. Okay, they're on this chariot here, and they're heading to that destination, and they're committed to that course. Okay, and then we get the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, a new passionate beginning with someone. So they really do want, they're looking at how they can get to you, okay, and this new beginning with you, and they're really dedicated to this course of action moving towards you. Okay, let's take a look at Temperance. Please clarify the Temperance for how this person feels about Libra. Please clarify Temperance. These cards. Please clarify Temperance for how this person feels about Libra. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords, okay, and that's them thinking about a lot, and kind of fretting about, losing sleep over and stressing over. Then we get the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. So it's like they realize that it might require patience from them, okay? But really stressing about wanting to be this King of Pentacles and come forward with this offer, okay? And the King of Pentacles is someone it's someone you can count on for sure. It's someone who wants to take care of you and support you, and it's a very, I'm trying to think of the right words. Pentacles, of course, represent the things that we can touch, right? So like this life that we're in, it's a very solid and committed offer. It's a very why can't I think? Sometimes I just lose my words and then I'm just stumbling along. Um, well, it's solid, based on a solid foundation. It's very firm and committed, and the word that I'm looking for is consistent. And that's what kind of offer they want to make. And they're fretting about it, okay, but I think they're fretting about the fact that they understand they have to be patient, okay? They're fretting over the patience aspect of this. Let's take a look at the Hermit. Please clarify the Hermit for how this person feels about Libra. It's funny. we get the Page of Swords, okay, which is sometimes called the Stalker card, right? Because it's somebody who's um, well, I look at the Page of Swords as somebody who's seeking information, okay, and understanding and clarity, all right, which can be them watching you from afar. It could be them, um, you know, looking at your Facebook page to see what you're posting, or um, following you. It sounds super creepy, but the Page of Swords is somebody who's seeking understanding. So they're not talking to you. It looks like they're not expressing all of this to you. It seems like they're sitting and looking within themselves and kind of watching you. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, um, didn't we have the King of Pentacles? Yes. So this is another indication that they kind of feel a soulmate connection with you. This is them looking at you, okay, and wondering if you feel the same. There's this Seven of Cups here, which represents confusion. And I really feel like they're unsure. They don't know what it is that you feel or what you want. And they're looking at you and trying to clear away the confusion. They're trying to understand what it is you're choosing to do, what is it that you want, and trying to clear that fog, sort of that confusion there. So, but really staying to themselves about it. They're not like coming to you and asking you for clarity. They're trying to guess at it based off of how you're behaving or how you're communicating with other people. Okay? They're not asking you, but you're kind of holding back on your communication too with that Hanged Man and all of that. So let's take a look at the most likely outcome here. What's the most likely outcome for Libra and this person they're connecting with? What's the most likely outcome for these two? Okay, so we get the Page of Wands, which is, curiosity, and we already discussed this. It's being excited about something and being curious about it. And the King of Wands, that's very passionate energy. That's, yeah, the wands represent our passions, things that we're excited about, things that excite us, things that inspire us. And I believe that this is the two of you embracing this curiosity towards each other. The King of Wands, that is fire energy, so you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But yeah, that's what I see here. definitely is a positive, most likely outcome for sure. We're going to get 2 oracle cards though for advice for you real quick. We're going to start with the Lover's Oracle. And in case you're curious, the zodiac signs that are present here are the Hermit, which is a Virgo. Temperance is Sagittarius. The Chariot is Cancer. The Sun is Leo. That's all the Star, which is Aquarius energy. So just because the zodiac sign of the person you're connecting with isn't here doesn't mean it's not your reading. If the reading resonates, then it's yours. So, but I know people like to hear what zodiac signs are present. So there you go. Let's see here if we can we please get a message for Libra in regards to this connection, please? Can we please get a message for Libra in regards to this connection? These cards are heart-shaped, which makes them awfully challenging to shuffle. But hey, the message that came out, this is the image. And it says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. That's a pretty message. I'm not exactly sure how it pertains to this situation, but maybe it makes sense to you, Libra. We're going to get one more from the Goddess of the Moon Oracle. Can I get advice card for Libra, please? Advice for Libra, please. Oh. Advice for Libra. My goodness, that took a minute, right? And 2 cards came out. Thank you for your patience, by the way. Or if you fast forward, that works too. We get number 44. That's funny. 44 is a number that means a lot to me. And that's the attraction card. Okay, so let's take a look at what that says. 44. Okay, attraction. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. It says here, I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. A supermoon is a full moon that is the closest distance from the Earth in its revolutions. Is that how I hope that's how you say that word. It is also referred to as the perigee moon. The supermoon looks huge in the sky, and being so close to the Earth, it influences the oceans more than usual, causing more extreme tides than normal. These changes in gravity and force are certainly noticeable, and for most people who follow the cycles of the moon and do magical workings aligned with them, it is the energy of supermoons that is most important. If a normal full moon gives us an opportunity to have rocket power under our intentions, a supermoon greatly magnifies this energy into supernova. If we are growing, we all want to attract experiences into our lives. This can be positive relationships, a lifestyle that suits us better, clarity, love, prosperity, creativity, the list goes on. Equally, we also perhaps wish to be able to repel the experiences we don't want. It is important then to not just know what we want, but to be able to recognize what we don't. Attraction isn't just about what we accept. Attraction isn't just about what we accept, but also how we discern. Blindly attracting everything we think into our lives rarely makes us happy, but being focused about it does. This card also suggests that we think globally and for the whole. If you are making intentions on the supermoon, include one for the planet. So I feel like this card talks about, well, I mean, it's attraction. It's your power to attract the things that you want in your life, and you have that power to draw those things in. And I really feel like this is just asking you to really focus on what it is you want and drawing that something into your life. The next card that you got here was card number 8, which says the path. So let's take a look at that real quick. 8, the path. The way is open for you. The path is illuminated. Begin the journey now. Respond and take action. We must be courageous and move forward. It says, I am open and responsive to the opening of the way. When we accept where we are, acknowledge what needs to change to grow and begin to love ourselves more completely, the direction of our lives begins to change. We often decide we want to follow a more authentic way for ourselves, and our desires become more aligned with the needs, wants, and values of our true selves. Imagine we are lost in a dark forest and can hardly see. There's no visible path, and every way looks exactly the same. We feel burdened by shadows and are not sure we should even move because we are so paralyzed by fear and uncertainty. Then the sunshine somehow breaks through the clouds and leaf canopy, and there ahead is a path illuminated in golden light. It is clear now. The direction we should head. The path is not only visible, but it is inviting us forward. And so instead of just standing there, we can't wait to step on it and move forward. The path is lit, and now is the time to walk upon it. Wow, that's an exciting message, right? The path is lit. Attract what you want, okay? And follow that path, that one that is now clear to you, whatever it is, Libra. That path that is clear to you, take those steps down it. Start that path because it's been opened for you. Don't pass the opportunity. So that is what I have for you. I hope that this message resonated and that it brought some kind of clarity to you. If it did and you'd be willing to share that with me, I would really appreciate hearing about it. You could post it in the comments below, or if you prefer for a private conversation, you could email me. My email is listed below. I do really appreciate you stopping here to check out this reading and see if it was a message for you. Please remember to be positive, okay? We get what we believe we can have and what we think. So remain positive in your thoughts and remain hopeful in your heart. And it's at least a start towards knowing what you deserve and bringing that into your life. So please focus on remaining positive and being kind to yourself. And yeah, that's all that I have for you here today. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.